Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and it's time for the top 5 from August 6th and 7th, and it is brought to you by Adorama Picks. So far, going pretty well with people winning those Adorama Picks, and they've been getting free 8x10s, 8x12s, different size prints, and I will be printing some new things very soon. I even sat down with my portfolio book to show a few clients, and those things make such a huge impression on the people when they sit there and they actually can hold something more so than the iPad's great and all, but it's small. And when I can put 2 or 3 books on a table and they can see each individual one and open it up and have a huge 12 by 18 page, it sets you apart from other people. So Adorama Picks does those great books. But let's get into the top 5, or also let's look at the winners from last week. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, the new theme is coming up. And on Sunday at 12 noon, that's Sunday, August 14th, I will be doing a live question and answer like I used to, and also running a video of the ultimate fail intro where I almost broke my ankle. I mean, my foot still hurts. I'm having trouble walking. But yeah, the video was rolling as I failed my intro, and you will see that Sunday. So, let's see the winner from last week. The winner from last week with the most votes was number 1. That says R. Hall. It was the Bean in Chicago. Very nice, very nice. Lots of great votes. Last week was even closer. This week was pretty close, but not as close. So congratulations, R. Hall. You're winning some prints from Adorama Picks. And then the random selected winner is Holly Harris Shear. You are winning prints as well from Adorama Picks. So let's dive right into the top 5 for storage devices, which was last week. And by the way, the Drobo contest, I am announcing the winners as soon as I get the list of compiled entries from Drobo. I will be announcing it with some special additional bonuses to that contest. So number 1, Kyle Kettler. Well, I saw this ice cream picture in there, and all I could think of was, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. It's like my favorite line from Forrest Gump. But really, what I like about this photo, it kind of gives me that 50s feel, like, hey, ice cream man. Yeah, I like ice cream. I like the ice cream truck. Have you ever seen an ice cream woman in a truck? I don't think I've ever seen the ice cream woman. That's interesting. Let me know if you have. But I like the angle. I like the framing. Like the contrast. And it's really cool that she's holding out the ice cream and they're not in focus. And by the way, the cones are storage devices for the ice cream. So I like that one. Number 2 here, Jaded 1933. So this is a photographer who takes, let's see, concert photos, so he keeps all his passes in this box, which is pretty cool. We all do something similar. I laid all my passes out before. I've done interesting things with that. This is cool. You can see the different passes. You can see that the storage device is the box. I like that you have the cards in the bottom. You've got the tickets, the Swell Season. Really good stuff with the Swell Season. Love the movie once. Awesome stuff there. If I was to give some corrective criticism, I would like to see more of the passes than... Oh, that's an iPad in there, isn't it? That's funny. I would like to see more of the passes pop than on the side of the box, but I still liked it for the concept that was going on. Here we have a storage device, number 3 from Aston. What's interesting is this was taken with an Android phone, and I have to say that the sensors in those things are killing what's in the iPhone right now, but I loved the clouds. Look at the cloud levels, layers, all the way over here. You got the clouds down here. You got the clouds over here. The nice light on the clouds. Thought this was a solid image enough to put it in the top 5. Number 4, Rod Ravenella. Exactly. Eneloop. These are rechargeable batteries. They're storage devices, and this is a really, really good shot for, what would you call this? You would call it advertising. So really cool advertising shot right here. It's lit very well. I believe he shot it with, used an SB700, but I like it. I like the white is white. The white balance is right on. It says ready to use rechargeable battery. So it's really a great advertising shot. This is what, this is something that they would use in a magazine, in an advertisement. So I like that. Number 5 this week, slides. Yeah, storage device. The slides are being stored in this carousel probably, and I like that you can see what is on the slide because of the light coming in through the background. Really cool concept. Think that's really good. I mean, a lot of us have slides sitting around. I know that I have all my mother's slides from 1968 to like 78. They're really interesting to look at. I even photographed a bunch of them in the past to bring into the computer, so that was cool. So that's your top 5. I like the top 5. There's also some honorable mentions here. We have, just for fun, He-Man from John T73 throwing Lockjaw into a bucket. I like how He-Man's arms are so ripped. You think he was on steroids back then? I guess that was the era for steroids in the late, well, maybe not in the 80s, but if he made it into the 90s, he definitely was. But look how ripped his arms are. Jeez. I mean, how do you do that? But look, I like it. I mean, look at his legs. Holy Jesus. It gives me a false sense of what I should look like. It's kind of like Barbie, but He-Man, and I want to look like He-Man. Actually, this is the wrong sword, by the way. This sword that he's using is, I think, Skeletor's sword. He-Man's sword was, like, gray. But anyway, liked it. And then this concept from Show M. Show M, this is really cool. I mean, the making a picture of me out of candy. And I like Mike and Ike's runts. And I don't know what these other things are. I don't know if they're runts or not runts. But I like it. I like the concept. Really great job there. Thought it was cool. That's why it was worth an honorable mention. And now, well, actually, don't forget this summer shirt sale still going on, $12.99. Get you a random shirt, small, medium, large, extra large, and then there's pricing in there for the shirts bigger than that. The theme coming up this weekend is, being that I broke my chair, I'm going to go with chairs / things you sit on. I think it's a cool concept. There's a lot of things. I know it could go many different ways, but chairs / things you sit on. I did a whole thing on chairs at an old factory. You can see it over at jaredpoland.com. You can see a day in a life of a 100-year-old factory. I found there were just so many cool old chairs, and that's what I photographed. So, yeah, make it work. Give life to something that you sit on. You know, give life to it. Chairs or things that you sit on. So that is the theme for the weekend. The top 5. Let me go down my list, make sure I hit everything. And yep, that's for August 13th and 14th. Remember, you don't have to follow the theme. If you do shoot other things on the weekend, be sure to post them. You have up until Thursday to post them, Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, depending on how busy I am and when I actually get to turn off the post. So you can post them up until then. And if your weekend is different, like you start Friday instead of, say, Saturday, or you work Saturday and Sunday and you shoot on Monday, Tuesday, just let me know in the forum that that's when you took them and for the reason, and that's not a problem. So be sure to post your photos there in that section. Great job again this week. Lots of really cool storage devices. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with for things you sit on. All right, guys. Thank you, Adorama Picks. Be sure to vote because you have your chance to win. And the top 5 also gets to win something from Adorama Picks. That's about it. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.